What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. We're going to put some music in the Denali today. So, just like the Cadillac, we're going to be using Skar audio components. We have two of their 10-inch shallow mount subwoofers. They're 1200 1D amplifier, so it's a 1200 watt 1 ohm stable monoblock amplifier, and one of their 4-gauge install kits going in there. We also have a Q-Power under seat box that's ported, which should work really good with these subs. First thing I need to do is figure out where I'm going to mount the amp. That way I know where to run all my wires. So the battery on this truck is on the passenger side right here. So what I'd like to do is run all the wires up the passenger side and then mount the amp back here under the seat. So what I need to do first is make a little bit of room for it, make sure it's going to fit, and then we'll start running some wires, get our subs in our box, and get the 8,000-pound box under the rear seat. Alright, so here's our install kit. Got some power wire, some remote wire, speaker wire, RCAs, ground wire, and a nice fuse block. So the first thing I'm going to do is attach a little lead to one end of the fuse block, the other side of the power cable to the other side of the fuse block, run it down the truck to the back seat. There we go. Alright, here's our fuse block. The wire is loomed, runs down the inner fender, so that'll get connected right there when we're ready to power everything up. And then inside the truck, we're going to come through this floor plug. So there's nowhere easy in the firewall to come through. I've run wires here for amp steps and stuff like that before, so we're going to come through here and then run back. But we're also going to grab our RCAs and our remote from our key lock, our kicker key lock, which you can find the video for that on my channel, how to install it. And then we're going to run everything back together. Okay, so we have our RCAs, our remote, and our bass knob cable through here. We're going to run them up under the dash there, and then join our power wire here and head in that direction. So I'm going to tape the wire about every 6 inches, tape them all together so they don't get, separated, and clean it up a little bit. I'll do that, and then we'll move to the back. Alright, so we have all the wires we need run to the middle of the back seat, and we're just going to ground to the seat bracket back here. And I'm going to leave everything a little long just so I can pull the amp out and make adjustments to it. I don't want to mount it back there and not be able to get to it. So I'm going to bring the amp in here and start throwing some wires at it. And then we're going to put the speakers in the box, wire those up, and that'll about wrap it up. Alright, so we have the amp wired, speaker wires hanging out to connect to the box. So I'm going to turn the key on real quick and make sure that everything lights up back here, and then we'll start on the box. Alright, wiring the subs. We have 2 dual voice coil subs, 4 ohms per voice coil. So what we need to do is negative to negative to negative to negative, positive, 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 4 4-ohm voice coils wired that way will give me 1 ohm in the end. So let's do it. One loaded speaker box. Now I'm going to wrestle it in there. I won't film this part because it'll probably be embarrassing. We're going to hook up the speaker wires to the box and turn it on and see if it makes any noise. Fast forward day number 2. We have sound. We have issues. So the output from the kicker key lock is turned up too high, so the subs are actually too loud, if that makes any sense to anyone. But everything's in here. Problem number next. The seat doesn't go all the way down. So they make a seat bracket lift kit, which I'm going to look into because I'd like the rear seat to still be usable. if someone wants to hop in here. So what I have to do is get back in there to the key lock and actually work on tuning the system. So once I get everything tuned in and get the subwoofers broken in, I'm gonna do a review video of everything. But for now, this will end this video. So I'm gonna get inside and edit this so you guys can see it. Next week or so, I'll do a review video of how everything is working, play some music so you guys can hear it. Don't forget, check me out on Instagram. I try to post up there daily. And stay tuned, guys. We're gonna be doing some more cool stuff coming up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.